Alright, so we're back with some Vikings. And like I was saying earlier, I don't know if you watched any of my Saladin videos, but so far so good on this game. And to hopefully Decision Games credit, that game that Gilbert had so much trouble with. It was only one game, I guess. He's had some other games I see he's got. I haven't looked to see how good they are, but there has been some trouble with Decision Games, and hopefully it was a few years back and it got things straightened out. I don't know how old this game is. I think we looked already. It was 18. So it's been a while. Maybe this was during the time. But this one's good so far. Down here, we can't do any trade segments. The dang said to, let's get this right. I always look at words and quote my own pronunciation, but it's Lee Dang. Lee and Dang segment. And card still does not apply. Got to be in a trade center. Now I do have enough to buy a settlement, but homeland and everything like that. Do I want to put a settlement there? I don't think so. So I think we're gonna go on down here to movement. And old what's his name again? Rurik. He's got to move on to Kiev. It's the quickest route to a quest. My forces have been decimated and ambushed there at Davina. So we are looking for a movement, ground movement. We'll be right back. Alright, according to these rules, he can only move one space by ground, so he will leave the old pillage Smolenskaya, move into Kiev, or as I've heard it pronounced sometimes, Kiev. We'll call it Kiev. And it's a fortress space, so we're going to have to look and see what that all means, but yeah, there's no hostiles there. I don't know if it has an intrinsic force or what. We will see here, because after our movement always comes with voyage card segments, so we'll see maybe if that's all we have to do is just move on to there no matter what. I'm going to see if there's any repercussions of hitting this Kiev space, and if we can even move there. Maybe it's a trade. Movement effect stopped. Who wins the battle? Superiority? The hostiles do. Combat effect: the hostiles pick one additional unit for the battle when they're on a fortress. So this could be interesting. Oh, Rurik and his where'd they go? His berserkers. Be back. All right, then. What I'm figuring out is the consequences of hitting that Kiev space will come when I pick up a voyage card. Right now, it don't do nothing, but I do have to stop there, which is fine. I have to stop anyway. He can only move one. Although it does look like there's a river spot through there, so if I had a ship, I probably could go on through there all the way up, because it is a river route. So we go. It is time for the ultimate voyage card segment. Implement the instructions. Alright, this is a Sega deck. I guess this is my voyage deck. And this is my number of turns. I got 2 turns left. Yeah, good luck with this one winning. Okay. Making a mess here. Alright, we'll overturn the next voyage card. It says this. It is a Viking funeral keep. Play this at the end of any combat in which you're... Oh, well, that could have helped. That will help. So what happens after that? Combat. If there are any hostile units generated by the voyage card engaged in combat, there was none. Did it say to draw another card? This card was used. Alright. That is it. Quest segment. We ain't on a quest yet. Pillage. Or fortress space. Yes. We will do that. Be right back. Alright, well, it just says, like you say, go ahead and pillage. But in a fortress, you don't have to have the result of your die roll. So look for a high die roll for a pillage. He only gets 2. So we'll gain 2 gold there. We got up to 4 gold. And the old pillage marker goes on Kiev with no combat. So on our quest marker, pillage 3 towns or fortresses. That has been achieved. Now we have to get to quest. We can't even move there, so it might be unwinnable. Might be an unwinnable scenario because we only got 1 card left, and I don't think we can get there. We can only move 1 spot on our next movement. But we'll play it on through. We'll see what's up. All right, so what are we doing here? Alright, pillaged. We're going up to the trade segment. We are not on a trade marker. And we can maybe get some units because we're kind of rich. As compared to what we've been. We'll be back. Alright then, I think I'm going to buy a settlement and place it here in Kiev. Because then I'll be able to recruit some units, because it says you recruit in a homeland or a settlement. I need a settlement. Also, longship, Viking, homeland, or coastal settlement. Well, that won't apply to Kiev. We'll just see what I'm getting at there. Space with the adventuring force. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to buy one in Kiev. I guess we can keep it there with the pillaged marker. Good old Ulrich. Oh, and you know what? Bonuses. Build settlements at a cost of only 1 gold. So that works. That works. Keep the berserkers there. This here. Instead of 2 gold. We only need 1. Down to 3. Because of Ulrich's special ability. On to the movement segment. Way back. Alright, well he can only move 1. So we will move him 1 space. He will be on a coastal town. Alright. We have recruited and we have moved. And like I said, he's moving by land, so you can only move 1. Now it's our last voyage card, so this could be game here. Our last voyage card says this. Alliance Keep. Play at the start of a dining segment with a force. Or play after picking a voyage card against the card event. Discard both cards when used. Let me look this up because this is weird. Now what happens? I guess the game's over. And I lost. Because I did not fulfill my objectives. Last card played. Which of course is the warrior fortress space to gain 1 die roll of gold. When at the start of the recruitment segment, we just went through there. Or play after picking a voyage card to cancel the card event. Oh, that won't happen. Discard both cards when used. Well, I got a bunch of cards to keep here. I don't see any that are. Let me look at these here now. See if anything's going to change the game, because I think the game's over. And I lost. Never been in combat. Oh, that ain't it. Play it. During a recruiting segment. If the Jarl is located on a trade center, that won't work. And play at the start, which is already done with. So I think that's going to be game. I'm not sure. Voyage combat segment, there's no combat. Quest segment, there's no quest. Pillage. I guess I could pillage a town, but I have no more voyage cards to pick up. So I believe that's it. Let me check the rules real quick. Alright, each saga begins with a number of voyage cards in a draw deck. If you draw all of the cards in a deck, the saga is over. Alright, what is? And we did not come close. We were 2 quests short. But it was a good game, and I don't see any snags in the rules. And we are going to move on to Kaysan on the channel. But right now, I'm going to get ready for another game of Vikings. Because I had fun. Alright, well, here you go. I had to take the old card down. But I'll give it a thumbs up. Decision games. Ain't a bad game at all. Minutes to play. Well, we're going to try to play another scenario. We'll be back. Have fun, guys. We are here in the War Room section of the Man Cave.